Introduction. Mac, could you come and help me to prepare my math assessment tomorrow? Oh, sure. I know you cannot do anything without me. Oh, don't be a bore. Help me, please. Just kidding. You know how to add and subtract numbers? I will tell you more facts about addition and subtraction. Objectives. After completing this lesson, you will be able to understand addition facts and subtraction facts. Solve horizontal addition with carrying and without carrying. Work out horizontal subtraction with and without borrowing. Show me your notebook. You know that the sum of 5 and 4 is 9. And if we add 4 to 5, we again get a sum of 9. Whether you add 5 to 4 or 4 to 5, their sum will always be the same. This is known as addition fact. Let me tell you about subtraction fact. We have 9 circles. Out of these, if 4 circles are colored, how many white circles are left? Thus, we have 9 minus 4, which is equal to 5, and 9 minus 5, which is equal to 4. Remember the addition fact we looked a while ago? 4 plus 5 is equal to 9, and 5 plus 4 is equal to 9. Well, for every addition fact, there is a corresponding subtraction fact too. This shows that 3 numbers can be interchanged in addition or subtraction. This was simple, but tomorrow my assessment will be on 4-digit numbers. Could we practice those now? Oh yes, let me show you how to add 2 numbers horizontally. We have the 2 numbers 3562 and 2324, which are written as. Now we first add numbers at ones place. Next we move to numbers at 10th place. Then add the numbers at hundredths place, and finally the numbers at thousands place are added. Thus, sum of 3562 and 2324 is 5886. Let us practice one more example with a bit twist. We have 2 numbers 6445 and 2649. Add the numbers at ones place. Now carry 1 to the 10th place. Add the tens. Then add the numbers at hundredths place. We have 1 number carried on to thousands place. Add thousands to make right final answer. So, the answer to the problem is 9094. Let us now move on to subtraction. Wendy went a picnic last Saturday. The picnic spot had 2 boards with 2 different numbers written. Let us look at the numbers 4536 and 3123. Her father asked her to tell the difference between the numbers. Let us help her. We write the bigger number above and smaller number below it. Now subtract the numbers at ones place, the tens, next hundreds, and at last thousands. Thus the answer obtained is 1413. Mac, how will we solve this question? It's simple. We start subtraction of numbers at tens place. Note that you cannot subtract 5 from 3. So you will borrow 10 from 8 to make 13, and 13 minus 5 is equal to 8. Subtract the tens to get 0. At hundreds place, 7 minus 4 is 3. Finally, subtract the thousands to get 3. Was it not easy? Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. The two numbers can be added in any sequence to give same answer. This is known as addition fact. The position of three numbers can be interchanged in addition or subtraction. Introduction. On a bright Sunday morning of December, Shreya is sitting in her lawn. She watches that the gardener is mowing the lawn. Shreya wonders if it is possible to find out how much surface the gardener covered while mowing the lawn. She also wants to know if the boundary of the lawn has another name in mathematics. In this lesson, we will discuss areas and perimeters. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you'll be able to calculate area by counting, calculate area using a formula, calculate area using a geoboard, calculate perimeter using a formula. Area. The rectangular front lawn of Shreya's house is a two-dimensional figure with a length and a breadth. The total surface covered by a two-dimensional figure is known as its area. A square, you may recall, is a two-dimensional figure whose length is equal to its breadth. Consider a square of length 1 unit. The area of a square is length into length. Therefore, the area of the square with length 1 unit is 1 into 1, which is equal to 1 unit square. Just as there is a unit of measurement of length, there is a unit of measurement of area as well. We measure lengths in centimeters or meters. Similarly, we measure areas in centimeter or meter square. Finding area by counting number of square blocks. Now, let's calculate the area of the given figure that contains 5 square blocks. The length of each square block is 1 unit. We know that the area of one square block of 1 unit length is 1 unit square. So, the area of the complete figure of 5 square blocks, each of length 1 unit, is 1 unit square plus 1 unit square plus 1 unit square plus 1 unit square plus 1 unit square. It can also be written as 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1, which is equal to 5 into 1, which equals 5 unit square. Now let us calculate the area of a figure that is made up of square blocks, each of length 3 centimeters. The area of each square block of length 3 centimeter is 3 into 3, which is equal to 9 centimeters square. Now count the square blocks. They are 5 in number. So the area of the figure can be calculated as the number of square blocks multiplied by the area of one square block. Therefore, the area is 5 into 9 is equal to 45 centimeters square. Finding area when length and breadth are given. The area of a square is length into length. Square is a special rectangle whose length and breadth are equal. Now consider a rectangle which is not a square. The length of the rectangle is 6 centimeter and breadth is 7 centimeter. Let us find its area. Area of the rectangle is equal to length into breadth, which is equal to 6 into 7, which equals
42 centimeters square. Finding area using geoboard. Have you ever seen a geoboard? Look at this figure. This is a geoboard. A geoboard is created by placing dots in rows and columns. The distance between any two adjacent dots should be the same. Let's learn to calculate the area of the given figure using a geoboard. First, draw 5 lines of lengths 5 cm, 4 cm, 2 cm, 1 cm and 1 cm on paper as shown in the figure. The distance between any two adjacent dots in the geoboard is 1 cm. Join the dots to create a closed figure. Now join all the dots inside the figure horizontally and vertically to form square blocks as shown in the figure. It is now time to count all the square blocks. The area of each square block is 1 centimeter square. The area of the complete figure is equal to the number of square blocks multiplied by the area of one square block, that is, 17 into 1 is equal to 17 centimeters square. Perimeter. The total distance around a two-dimensional figure is known as its perimeter. In other words, perimeter of a two-dimensional figure is the length of its boundary. Finding perimeter. Perimeter of a rectangle. If L is the length of a rectangle and B its breadth, the perimeter of the rectangle is equal to L plus B plus L plus B is equal to 2 into L plus 2 into B. Perimeter of a square. Square, you may recall, is a special rectangle whose length and breadth are equal. If A is the length of one side of a square, then its perimeter is equal to A plus A plus A plus A, which is equal to 4 into A. Perimeter of a triangle. Triangle, as you are aware, is a three-sided figure. If A, B and C are the three sides of a triangle, then its perimeter is equal to A plus B plus C. Let's learn to calculate the perimeter of the given figure. To calculate perimeter of this figure, we simply add the lengths of all its sides, which is 2 plus 6 plus 8 plus 2 plus 3 plus 5 plus 4 equals 32 centimeter. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. To calculate area by counting, using standard formula, using the geoboard. To calculate perimeter by counting, using formula.
Introduction. Hello friends, here you see some fruits are kept on the table. We have 5 mangoes, 3 apples and 2 pineapples. Describing in this manner is called data representation. Suppose you want to know the runs your favorite cricketer scored in last World Cup final. How will you know that? You have to look at the scorebook. The scorebook has all these data. Data handling is all about keeping the information safe. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to record data using tables, represent data using bar graphs. Friends, it is easier to find out things when they are kept properly. Well-arranged things are easy to handle. Similarly, organized data is easy to interpret. Unorganized data is called raw data. The given data represents a raw data. We can arrange this data properly by using a table. Tables help us to represent data in a well-organized way. Now let's do an activity. Take 2 dice. Throw both the dice together and note how many times the sum of numbers on both dice is greater than 9. Also note number of times sum is less than 9. Do this activity for 20 times and mark in the table each time. So we see that marking helps us to record data. These are called tally marks. Instead of counting each mark one by one, skip the count by 5s and add remaining marks to the count. This makes counting quick. Given chart is known as the bar graph. These graphs are another way of data representation. A bar graph uses bar to represent data. In the given graph, subjects are listed at the bottom and number of students is given at the side of the bar graph. In this graph, 9 blocks tell us about the number of students who like maths. Similarly, there are 7 blocks in EVS, 5 blocks in science, 4 blocks in English, and 3 blocks in Hindi. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. Unorganized data is called raw data. Organized data is easy to interpret. Data can be arranged using tables, tally marks, and bar graphs.
Introduction. Rashmi bought 2 pizzas at a restaurant. Each pizza is cut into 6 equal slices. Therefore, there are 12 slices. Rashmi has to divide these slices among her 3 friends and herself. That means there are 4 friends. She first gives 2 slices each to her 3 friends and herself. She is still left with 4 slices. She gives 1 more slice to each of her friends and herself. Thus, Rashmi successfully divides the 2 pizzas equally. In this lesson, we will learn division in detail. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you'll be able to divide numbers using division facts, recognize the symbols of division, divide numbers by grouping, divide numbers by using multiplication facts, divide numbers by multiples of 10, divide numbers by 1 and 2-digit divisors, and estimate the result of a division operation. Division facts 1. Division is splitting a number into several equal groups. For example, when we divide 6 by 3, we split 6 into 3 equal groups of 2 each. Numbers cannot be divided by 0 because it is impossible to split a number into 0 groups. 0 divided by any number is 0 because when 0 is split into groups, the result is also 0. When a number is divided by 1, the result is the number itself. 1 divided by 1 is 1. 2 divided by 1 is 2. 3 divided by 1 is 3, and so on. Division facts 2. Let us learn the division facts of 2 and 3. 2 divided by 2 is 1. 12 divided by 2 is 6. Similarly, 6 divided by 3 is 2. Now let's look at the division facts of 4, 5 and 6. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 20 divided by 4 is 5. 10 divided by 5 is 2. Similarly, 18 divided by 6 is 3. Now it's time to know the division facts of 7, 8 and 9. 21 divided by 7 is 3. 56 divided by 7 is 8. 64 divided by 8 is 8. 72 divided by 9 is 8. Division symbols. Look at these symbols. These are division symbols. We use these symbols to indicate a division operation. For example, 4 divided by 2 can be written as 4 divided by 2, or 4 by 2, or 4 upon 2. Division by grouping. There are 15 books. 5 books can be packed in one bag. How many bags are required to pack 15 books? Make groups of 5 books each. 3 such groups are possible with 15 books. Hence, 3 bags will be required to pack 15 books. There are 20 apples. 4 apples can be packed in one basket. How many baskets will be required to pack 20 apples? Make groups of 4 apples each. 5 such groups are possible with 20 apples. Hence, 5 baskets will be required to pack 20 apples. Division using multiplication facts. Let us now divide numbers using multiplication facts. What is 18 divided by 3? We can write 18 in the following way. We know 3 multiplied by 6 is 18. So, 18 divided by 3 is 6. Similarly, 22 divided by 2 can be written as, we know 2 multiplied by 11 is 22. Therefore, 22 divided by 2 is 11. Division by multiples of 10. The numbers that end with 0 such as 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, etc. are multiples of 10. Let us divide 400 by 5. 400 can also be written as 40 into 10. We know 40 divided by 5 is 8. So, 40 into 10 divided by 5 is 8 into 10 or 80. Similarly, let us find the result of 6400 divided by 8. 6400 can be written as 64 into 100. 64 divided by 8, as we know, is 8. So, 64 into 100 divided by 8 is 8 into 100 or 800. Now divide 647 by 10. We recall 10's table and find a number such that the number when multiplied by 10 lies close to 64. 10 into 6 is equal to 60. Subtract 60 from 64 to get 4. Drag 7 down. We have 47. 10 into 4 is equal to 40. Subtract 40 from 47 to get 7. So the remainder is 7. Therefore, we can say that 647 divided by 10 leaves a remainder 7. Division by one-digit number. Let us now divide 128 by 8. Since 1 is less than 8, so we will divide 12 by 8. Recall 8's table. 8 ones are 8. 8 twos are 16. 16 is greater than 8, so we use 8 ones are 8. Write 1 above 128. Subtract 8 from 12. Write the answer as 4. Drag 8 down to form 48. Now divide 48 by 8. 8 6 are 48. Write 6 above 128 next to 1. Subtract 48 from 48. The answer is 0. So, 128 divided by 8 is 16. The division leaves no remainder. Division by two-digit number. Divide 866 by 21. Since 8 is less than 21, divide 86 by 21. 21 into 4 is equal to 84. Write 4 above 866 and subtract 84 from 86 to get 2. Drag 6 down to form 26. Now divide 26 by 21. 21 into 1 is equal to 21. Place 1 above 866 next to 4 and subtract 21 from 26 to get 5. 5 is the remainder. Thus, 21 cannot divide 866 exactly. 866 divided by 21 is 41 with the remainder 5. Estimation. Which is that number that falls between 5 and 10 and is divisible by both 2 and 3? Recall the tables of 2 and 3. What is the number that comes between both 2 and 3? That number is 6, and 6 falls between 5 and 10. So we can say that 6 is the number that can be divided by both 2 and 3. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. A number divided by 1 is the number itself. 0 divided by a number is 0. Division by 0 is not possible. These are the symbols of division. Numbers can be divided using multiplication facts. Division is possible through grouping. It is possible to estimate the result of a division operation.
Introduction. Happy birthday, dear Rick. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. We were 4 friends at birthday party. Rick had cut the cake in 4 equal pieces, and each of us got 1 piece. Do you know, this reminds me of fractions. Want to know more? Join me to wade through the world of fractions. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you would be able to understand fractions, make part of a whole to show fractions, understand and write equivalent fractions. You just saw we had 4 pieces of a cake. I ate 1 out of 4. If I eat 1 piece of cake, how can we count it? Yes, we will use fractions for such type of counting. A fraction is a part of whole. My eating of cake can be counted as 1 by 4 piece. Wow, pizza! I like pizza very much. I like it too. Can you share this pizza with me? Yeah, sure. Let's divide the pizza into 2 equal pieces. This can be written as 1 by 2. We also want to eat pizza. Okay, let's divide the pizza into 4 pieces. Each part of pizza is written as 1 by 4. Let us now study about equivalent fractions. Look at the rectangular boxes given below. In the first figure, 2 by 4 boxes are blue, while in the second figure, 4 by 8 boxes are blue. Observe carefully. The blue-colored parts of both the boxes are same. This means 2 by 4 must be same as 4 by 8. So, 2 by 4 and 4 by 8 are equivalent fractions. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learnt. Fractions are part of the whole. Equivalent fractions have same value even though they appear different.
Introduction. Anuj and his mother are in a toy shop buying toys for Anuj's 1-year-old brother. Anuj finds himself surrounded by brightly colored toys of all sizes and shapes. Some toys are circular, while others are rectangular. Some toys are square-shaped, and some others are oval. He finds the world of shapes fascinating. He is keen to know more about shapes. The study of shapes is known as geometry. In this lesson, we will look at shapes in detail. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you'll be able to define line, line segment, and ray. Measure a line segment. Draw a circle. Define the term reflection. Distinguish among the terms slide, flip, and turn. And differentiate among plan, elevation, and side views of objects. Line, line segment, and ray. A line is a group of points on a straight path. Plot 2 points. Join them. The result is a straight line. A line has no endpoints. It can be extended infinitely from both sides. A line segment is a part of a line. It has 2 endpoints. It has a fixed length and cannot be extended. A ray is also a part of a line like a line segment. However, it has only one endpoint, so it can be extended infinitely in one direction. The most common example of rays are the rays of the sun. Measuring line segment. Let us measure a line segment with the help of a centimeter scale. Draw a line segment with its endpoints as P and Q. Place the zero end of the scale exactly below point P. See, where point Q lies on the scale. Q lies on number 6. Between the numbers 0 and 6, there are 6 centimeters. It means the length of the line segment PQ is 6 centimeters. Circles. There are many objects here: a bangle, a wheel, a frisbee, a biscuit, and a pizza. They all have one thing in common, and that is their shape. All of them are circular in shape. Each one of these objects is a circle. Making a circle. Let us learn to draw a circle with the help of a thread. Take a piece of thread. Paste one end of the thread on your notebook. Hold the thread by the other end and move it around the fixed end. A circle is formed. The fixed end of the thread is the center of the circle. The length of the thread from the center to the boundary of the circle is the radius of the circle. Tiling or tessellating shapes. Rajni is on her way to the pharmacy. She notices tiles of irregular shapes on the pavement. She observes that the tiles have been fitted together without any gaps between them. Moreover, the tiles do not overlap. The tiles form a tessellation. A tessellation is a two-dimensional figure created through the repeated use of a geometric shape in such a way that there are no gaps or overlaps. Nets making of cube and cuboids. A net of a 3D shape is an arrangement which, when folded along the common edges, forms the 3D object. Here are some nets. Reflection. When you position yourself in front of a mirror, what you see in the mirror is your reflection. You are the object, and the reflection is the image. Here are some interesting facts about reflections. The distance between the object and the mirror is the same as the distance between the mirror and the image. The sizes and shapes of the object and the image are matched exactly. Slide, flip, and turn. You must have come across the words slide, flip, and turn many a time in your life. Let us see what they mean in mathematics. Moving an object smoothly along a surface without disturbing its shape and size is sliding. We observe sliding in real life. While playing the carom, we move the carom coins by hitting them by striker. Children enjoy themselves at the slides. Creating a mirror image of an object is flipping. In real life, we come across many instances of flipping. For example, our right hand is a mirror image of our left hand. So, if we flip our left hand, we get our right hand. Similarly, the right foot slipper is a mirror image of the left foot slipper. Flipping or sliding does not alter the shape of the object. Rotating a plane figure around a fixed point is turning. A real-life example of turning is the windmill. Plan, elevation, and side view. The view of an object from the top is called the plan view. The view of an object from the front is called elevation. The view of an object from the side is called the side view. Look at this almirah. This is the plan view of the almirah. This is the elevation view, and this is the side view of the almirah. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. A line is a group of points on a straight path. It has no end points. A line segment is a part of a line. It has two end points. A ray is also a part of a line. It has only one end point. A tessellation is a 2D figure created through the repeated use of a geometric shape without any gaps or overlaps. A net of a 3D shape is an arrangement which, when folded along the common edges, forms the 3D object. Moving an object smoothly along a surface without disturbing its shape and size is sliding. Creating a mirror image of an object is flipping. Rotating a plane figure around a fixed point is turning. The view of an object from the top is called the plan view. Front is called elevation. Sides is called the side view. Introduction. Sachin returns home from school very excited. He tells his mother that the students of his class were examined by the doctor. He is happy that the doctor declared him physically fit and healthy. But there is one thing bothering him. The doctor measured his height in centimeters and weight in kilograms. He wants to know the difference between the two units of measurement, centimeters and kilograms. In this lesson, we will learn about the various units of measurement in detail. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you'll be able to state the use of different metric measures, convert meters into centimeters, add and subtract meters and centimeters, convert kilograms into grams, add and subtract kilograms and grams, convert liters into milliliters, add and subtract liters and milliliters. Metric measures. Meter is represented by m and centimeter by cm. The weight of an object is measured in grams and kilograms. The symbol kg represents kilogram while the symbol g represents gram. Capacity is measured in liters and milliliters. L represents liter and ml represents milliliter. Conversion of meters into centimeters. It is time to understand the relationship between meters and centimeters. We will then convert meters into centimeters. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeters. 3 meters is equal to 3 into 100, 300 centimeters. Addition with conversion. Now that we know how to convert meters into centimeters, let us learn to add meters and centimeters. Let us add 4 meter and 300 centimeter. Let us first convert meters into centimeters. 4 meter is equal to 4 into 100 centimeter, which equals 400 centimeters. 4 meter plus 300 centimeter is equal to 400 centimeter plus 300 centimeter, which equals 700 centimeter. Subtraction with conversion. Let us now move on to subtraction. Let us subtract 5 meter from 700 centimeter. 5 meter is equal to 5 into 100 centimeter, which equals 500 centimeter. 700 centimeter minus 5 meter is equal to 700 centimeter minus 500 centimeter, which equals 200 centimeter. Conversion of kilograms into grams. 1 kilogram is equal to 1000 grams. Therefore, the weight of a 5 kg rice bag can be calculated as 5 kg is equal to 5 into 1000 grams, which equals 5000 grams. Addition with conversion. Let's now add 7 kilograms with 700 grams. Let us first convert kilograms into grams. 1 kg is equal to 1000 grams. So, 7 kg is equal to 7 into 1000 grams, which equals 7000 grams. 7 kg plus 700 grams is equal to 7000 grams plus 700 grams, which equals 7700 grams. Subtraction with conversion. Let us proceed to subtraction. Let us subtract 7000 grams from 9 kilograms. 9 kg is 9 into 1000 grams, which equals 9000 grams. 9 kg minus 7000 grams is equal to 9000 grams minus 7000 grams, which equals 2000 grams. Conversion of liter to milliliter. Sonam drinks 3 liters of water in a day. What is Sonam's water intake in milliliters? 1 liter is equal to 1000 milliliter. 3 liter is equal to 3 into 1000 milliliter, which equals 3000 milliliter. Therefore, Sonam drinks 3000 milliliters of water in a day. Addition and subtraction with conversion. Soha's water bottle holds 2 liters of water. Soha drank 500 milliliter of water and her friend Govind drank 700 milliliter. Let's find out how much water is left in Soha's bottle. Total water in the bottle is 2 liter, which is 2 into 1000 milliliter, which equals 2000 milliliter. Total water consumed is 500 milliliter plus 700 milliliter, which is 1200 milliliter. Water left in the bottle is equal to 2000 milliliter minus 1200 milliliter, which equals 800 milliliter. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. Length of an object is measured in centimeters and meters. 1 meter is equal to 100 centimeter. Addition and subtraction of centimeters and meters is done with the help of conversion. Weight of an object is measured in grams and kilograms. 1 kg is equal to 1000 gram. Addition and subtraction of grams and kilograms is done with the help of conversion. Capacity is measured in milliliters and liters. Addition and subtraction of milliliters and liters is done with the help of conversion.
Introduction. Hello children, do you know me? Yes, I am 1 rupee coin. When you go to market, you spend me to buy fruits, vegetables, or any of your favorite games. Let's learn more about money today. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to convert rupees into paisa, add and subtract rupees and paisa, determine unit and multiple costs of items, estimate the total. We start with conversion of rupee to paisa and vice versa. 1 rupee is equal to 100 paisa and 250 paisa. 20 rupees and 25 paisa is equal to 25 multiplied by 100 plus 25 paisa. This becomes 2500 plus 25 paisa. We can say it as 2525 paisa. Amazing! So much money! It's time to convert paisa into rupees. 475 paisa is equal to 400 paisa plus 75 paisa. As we know, 400 paisa is equal to 4 rupees. Therefore, we can write as 4 rupees and 75 paisa. Adding rupees and paisa. Let us learn addition of rupees and paisa. Add 15 rupees 50 paisa and 2 rupees 25 paisa. Write the amount in 2 separate columns of rupees and paisa. First add numbers in paisa column. 50 plus 25 paisa is equal to 75 paisa. Now add numbers in rupees column. 15 plus 2 is 17. Therefore, the sum is 17 rupees and 75 paisa. Subtraction of rupees and paisa is simple. Subtract 1 rupee 50 paisa from 50 rupees 75 paisa. We first subtract numbers in the paisa column and then in rupee column. So the answer is 49 rupees and 25 paisa. Let us hear what these girls are talking. My mother bought these 2 dolls, one for me and one for my younger sister. The unit cost of doll is 100 rupees. Do you understand the term unit cost? Unit cost is the cost of single unit. So the cost of single doll is rupees 100. The multiple cost of 2 dolls is equal to rupees 100 multiplied by 2. The multiple cost of dolls is rupees 200. A multiple cost is the cost of more than one and is calculated as unit cost multiplied by number of items. Estimation of cost means calculating total cost of different items. We understand it by taking an example. What will be the total cost of 4 pencils, 2 chocolates, and 1 tennis ball? If the unit cost of pencil is 1 rupee 50 paisa, unit cost of chocolate is rupees 15 and tennis ball is rupees 5. Now we calculate total cost of these items. Thus, we have total cost which is equal to 4 into 1.50 plus 2 into 15 plus 1 into 5. This is equal to 60 plus 30 plus 5 rupees, which amounts to rupees 41. Thus, this is estimated cost. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. Rupee 1 is equal to 100 paisa. The cost of single unit is termed as unit cost. Multiple cost is calculated as unit cost multiplied by number of items. Estimation of cost is the calculation of the total price of different items. Introduction. A chessboard has 8 rows and 8 columns. Can you tell the total number of blocks in the board? Yes, we can calculate by multiplying both the numbers. Let's study about multiplication. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to understand multiplication facts, do multiplication by multiplies of 10, multiply 2 and 3 digits number. We start with some multiplication fact. Any number multiplied by 0 is always equals to 0. A number multiplied by 1 is equal to the same number. Example, 5 multiplied by 0 is 0. 5 multiplied by 1 is 5. The multiplication tables are based on the multiplication facts of different numbers. The multiplication table of 2 to 9 is displayed on the screen. Let us look at some examples of verbal multiplication. Jennifer buys 2 dozens of eggs for 36 rupees. How many eggs did she buy? We know 1 dozen equals to 12. Therefore, 2 dozen will be equal to 24. Thus, Jennifer bought 24 eggs for 36 rupees. I do not know the multiplication table of 15. No, but I can make the table of 15 with the help of tables of 5 and 10. Look at tables of 5 and 10. Now add the two numbers in the green boxes. We get the table of 15. Dinah makes 10 pearls necklace in 1 day. In 20 days, she will make how many necklaces? We need to multiply 10 with 20. Step 1. Multiply the numerals without zeros. 2 multiplied by 1 is equal to 2. Step 2. Count and add the number of zeros toward the right side of the answer. In this case, we have 2 zeros. Thus, the final answer becomes 200. Let us multiply 144 by 43. Start multiplication from ones place. 3 times 4 are 12. Write 2 in the ones place and carry the 1 forward to the tens place. Multiply 3 from the number on tens place, that is, 4 equals to 12, and add 1 which was carried forward, that is equal to 13. Write 3 in the tens place and carry the 1 forward to the hundredth place. Multiply 3 with the number on the hundredth place and add 1 which was carried forward. We write 4 in the hundredth place. Now add a 0 on ones place and multiply 4 from the number on ones place. 4 times 4 is 16. Write 6 in tens place and carry the 1 forward to the hundredth place. Multiply 4 with the number 4 on the tens and add 1 which was carried forward. Write 7 in the hundreds place and carry the 1 forward to the thousands. Multiply 4 with the number 1 on hundreds and add 1 which was carried forward. Write 5 in the thousands place. Now add the two values. We get 6,192. So, 144 multiplied by 43 is 6,192. Now we will multiply 247 and 38 by lattice algorithm. We will multiply the numbers one by one and write answers in this box. Write tens in tens box and ones in ones box. Firstly, multiply 2 and 3. Answer is 6. Write ones in lower box and tens in upper box. Then multiply 4 by 3. 4 threes are 12. Write answer in the box. Now 7 threes are 21. Similarly, 8 twos are 16. 8 fours are 32. And 8 sevens are 56. Now start at the bottom and add down the diagonal strips. Write 6 as it is. 2 plus 5 plus 1 is 8. 6 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 is 13. We get a two-digit answer. So, we just write 3 below and carry 1 in the next strip. 1 plus 6 plus 1 is 8. Add 1 carry to the answer. We get 9. And 0 is 0. We get the answer 09386. Thus, we have the answer of 247 into 38 as 9386. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. The multiplication facts and tables. Any number multiplied with 0 and 1 gives 0 and the number as answer respectively. Multiplication with 10 and its multiplies is easy two-step process.
Introduction. Sumit has scored full marks in his mathematics test. He wants to inform his parents right away. He calls his mother at her office as soon as he comes home. Then he decides to call his father. But he realizes that he does not remember his mobile number. So he calls his mother again to get his father's mobile number. But she is busy in a meeting and does not attend his call. Sumit has no option but to wait for his father's return in the evening. He then understands how important numbers are. In this lesson, we study numbers in detail. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you'll be able to write numbers using the Indian number system. Write numbers using the international number system. Perform calculations using abacus. Write numbers in expanded form. Identify the place value of a digit in a number. Convert numbers written in words into figures. Compare numbers. Arrange numbers in ascending and descending orders. Skip count. Indian number system. The Indian number system groups the last 3 digits of a number together and then groups the rest into sets of 2 digits each. 1000 is written as 1, 0, 0, 0. 10,000 is written as 10, 0, 0, 0. Now consider the number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Indian number system will group it as 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The number is read as 45,678. Consider another number 80978. It will be written as 80, 978 in the Indian number system and read as 80,978. International number system. The international number system groups the digits into sets of 3 each starting from the right. 1000 is written as 1, 0, 0, 0. 10,000 is written as 10, 0, 0, 0. 100,000 is written as 100, 0, 0, 0. Now consider the number 624567. It will be written as 624, 567 in the international number system and read as 624,567. Let us look at another number 123890. The international number system will group it as 123, 890. The number is read as 123,890. Numbers on abacus. Abacus is a tool used for calculations. It is still quite popular in the South Asian countries, especially China. It is made up of a rectangular wooden frame that contains vertical rods along which beads are slid and calculations are done. A beam divides the rectangular frame into 2 parts: the short upper deck and the long lower deck. Every vertical rod in the upper deck has 2 beads, each bead worth the value 5. Each vertical rod in the lower deck has 5 beads, each worth the value 1. Numbers on abacus. Each vertical rod in the abacus represents a place. The rightmost rod represents the ones place, the rod to its left represents the tens place, and so on. Let us move 3 beads on the lower deck of the ones rod towards the beam to represent number 3. Now let us move 3 beads on the lower deck and 1 bead on the upper deck of the tens rod up. This represents 30 plus 50, which is 80. Now we move 2 beads in the lower deck of the hundredths rod to represent 200. So the beads positioned in the abacus represent the number 200 plus 80 plus 3 equals 283. Expanded form. Now we learn to write numbers in the expanded form. Let's begin with some examples. The number 378 is written in expanded form in the following way. 378 is equal to 300 plus 70 plus 8 is equal to 3 into 100 plus 7 into 10 plus 8 into 1. Now let us write 64,542 in the expanded form. 64,542 is equal to 60,000 plus 4,000 plus 500 plus 40 plus 2 is equal to 6 into 10,000 plus 4 into 1,000 plus 5 into 100 plus 4 into 10 plus 2 into 1. Place values. Let us learn to find the place value of a digit in a number. For example, let us find the place value of 3 in the number 3456. First, we write the number in expanded form. 3456 is equal to 3 into 1000 plus 4 into 100 plus 5 into 10 plus 6 into 1. Now we can say that the place value of 3 in 3456 is thousands. Let us find the place value of 4 in the number 7425. We write the number in the expanded form as 7 into 1000 plus 4 into 100 plus 2 into 10 plus 5 into 1. So the place value of 4 is hundreds. Numbers in words to figures. Let us now translate numbers written in words into figures. Consider the number 4632. The number in figures is 4 into 1000 plus 6 into 100 plus 3 into 10 plus 2 into 1 is equal to 4000 plus 600 plus 30 plus 2, which equals 4632. Let's try one more question. Let us translate 60,655 into figures. The number in expanded form is 6 into 1000 plus 6 into 100 plus 5 into 10 plus 5 into 1 is equal to 6,655. Larger and smaller numbers. Let's learn to identify larger and smaller numbers. We take two numbers, 4589 and 499. We can easily say that 499 is smaller than 4589 because 4589 is a 4-digit number, whereas 499 is a 3-digit number. Now let us compare two numbers with the same number of digits. For example, 3789 and 2146. 3789 is larger than 2146 because 3 is greater than 2 even though the place value of both the digits is the same. Let us compare two more numbers, 8971 and 8761. Both are 4-digit numbers and the digit at the thousandths place is also the same. In such a case, compare the digits at the hundredths place, that is 9 and 7. Since 9 is greater than 7, we can say that 8971 is greater than 8761. Ascending and descending orders. Once we know how to compare numbers, we can arrange them in the ascending, that is, increasing, or descending, that is, decreasing order. In the ascending order, the numbers are arranged starting from the smallest number first, then the next greater number, then the next, and so on. In the descending order, the numbers are arranged in the reverse, that is, starting from the largest. Symbolically, the ascending order of numbers may be denoted by the less than symbol. For example, 390 is less than 1823, which is less than 3005, which is less than 7540. Similarly, the descending order of numbers may be denoted by the more than symbol. For example, 6583 is greater than 5678, which is greater than 2134, is greater than 1200, which is greater than 456. Skip counting. Skip counting helps us to count many things quickly. It also helps us to learn multiplication tables. Skip counting by 2 looks like this: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. It simply means we skip 2 places and arrive at the next number. Here, if you observe, the difference between any 2 adjacent numbers is the same, and it is 2. We skip count by tens in the following way: 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. If you notice, the difference between any 2 adjacent numbers is the same, that is 10. Now let us skip count by hundreds: 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1000. Here the difference between any 2 adjacent numbers is 100. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. The Indian number system groups the last 3 digits of a number together and then groups the rest into sets of 2 digits each. The International number system groups the digits of a number into sets of 3 each. Abacus is a tool used for calculations. Place value of a digit helps us determine its value in a number according to its position. In the ascending order, the numbers are arranged in increasing order starting from the smallest number first. In the descending order, the numbers are arranged in decreasing order starting from the largest number first. Skip counting facilitates quick counting. Introduction. Today's holiday. Vishesh comes to Mughal garden where he sees row after row of bright-colored tulips in full bloom. He finds the colorful view pleasing to the eyes. Vishesh is also quick to notice a pattern in the tulips. The white tulips are at the center. On either side, there are red tulips. Beyond the red tulips are the yellow ones, followed by the purple tulips. This observation sets his mind to work. He wants to know other patterns involving shapes, numbers, and letters. In this lesson, we will discuss patterns in detail. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you'll be able to complete a pattern of shapes, complete patterns of numbers and letters, decipher number patterns in addition, write coded messages. Pattern generation. A pattern is a series of objects or numbers which repeat in a pre-decided manner. Look at the given pattern. Guess the next picture required to complete the pattern. There are 3 objects in the pattern. They appear in a particular sequence: first the lantern, then the star, and then the bulb. The given pattern ends with a star, so the next object must be the bulb. So, A is the correct option. Geometry facts. Look at this magic triangle. The sum of numbers on each side of the triangle is 10. Let us verify. 5 plus 2 plus 3 is equal to 10. 5 plus 4 plus 1 is equal to 10. 3 plus 6 plus 1 is equal to 10. Magic tower. Look at these number stones arranged as a tower. There is a pattern in them. Let us decipher it. Let us take the stones in the bottommost row. 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. 3 plus 5 is equal to 8. 5 plus 7 is equal to 12. 5, 8, and 12 form the row above. Let us now take the stones of the second row. 5 plus 8 is equal to 13. 8 plus 12 equals 20. 13 and 20 form the row above. Let us now take the stones of the third row. 13 plus 20 is equal to 33. 33 forms the topmost row. So the pattern is clear. Every stone starting from the second row is the sum of the two stones beneath it. Patterns with addition. Look at these sums. There is a pattern in them. Let us find out. 3 plus 6 plus 9 equals 18. 6 plus 9 plus 12 equals 27. 9 plus 12 plus 15 equals 36. We observe that the difference between two adjacent sums is 9. 27 minus 18 equals 9. 36 minus 27 also equals 9. There is another interesting fact. Each sum is thrice the middle term. 6 into 3 is equal to 18. 9 into 3 is equal to 27. 12 into 3 is equal to 36. There is one more interesting fact. Each sum is 9 less than thrice the last term. 9 into 3 minus 9 is 18. 12 into 3 minus 9 is 27. 15 into 3 minus 9 is 36. Let us look at another addition pattern. 2 plus 4 plus 6 plus 8 is 20. 4 plus 6 plus 8 plus 10 is 28. 6 plus 8 plus 10 plus 12 is 36. We observe that the difference between any two adjacent sums is 8. 28 minus 20 is 8. 36 minus 28 is 8. There is another interesting fact. Each sum is 4 more than 4 times the second term. 4 into 4 plus 4 is 20. 4 into 6 plus 4 is 28. 4 into 8 plus 4 is 36. There is one more interesting fact. Each sum is 4 less than 4 times the third term. 4 into 6 minus 4 is 20. 4 into 8 minus 4 is 28. 4 into 10 minus 4 is 36. Secret messages. You must have read about secret messages in mystery stories. You must have also seen the use of secret messages in war movies. Let us understand what secret messages are. Secret messages are messages that are coded in a particular way so that the enemy does not understand it. Let us decode a secret message. Here is the message. 23D, 20F, 8R, 21W. The numbers represent the letters of the English alphabet of those positions. 23rd letter of the English alphabet is W. 20th letter is T. 8th letter is H. 21st letter is U. The letters in the secret message are 3 places ahead of the actual letters. D is actually A. F is C. R is O. W is T. So the decode message is, watch out! Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. A pattern is a series of objects or numbers which repeat in a pre-decided manner. Patterns can be formed using shapes, numbers, and letters of the alphabet. Patterns can be deciphered in addition. Coded secret messages also have a pattern in them. Introduction. Abhishek is at the railway station with his parents. They are going for summer holidays to Mathura. Their tickets are reserved on the 4:30 train. Abhishek is looking at the huge railway clock. He wants to find out when the train would start. But he is unable to read the clock as all the numbers are written using Roman numerals. Seeing Abhishek grow restless, his father decides to teach him the Roman numerals and their usage. Let us also learn to read and write numbers using Roman numerals. Roman numerals from 1 to 5. The Roman numeral corresponding to the Hindu Arabic 1 is I. As 2 is 1 plus 1, it is written as 2 I's. Similarly, as 3 is 1 plus 1 plus 1, it is written as 3 I's. 4 and 5 are written slightly differently as IV and V. As you have seen, V represents the numeral 5. 4 is 5 minus 1, hence it is expressed as IV. It means I minus V, that is 4. Therefore, whenever the Roman numeral I precedes another Roman numeral, it represents a number which is one less than the second Roman numeral. Roman numerals from 6 to 10. We know that 6 can be expressed as 5 plus 1. Therefore, 6 is written as VI, meaning 5 plus 1. Similarly, 7 is written as VII, meaning 5 plus 2. 8 is VIII. 9 is IX. And 10 is X. Since 9 is 10 minus 1, it is written as IX, meaning 1 less than 10. Roman numerals from 10 to 20. 11 is 10 plus 1. So number 11 is written as XI, meaning 10 plus 1. Number 12 is written as XII, meaning 10 plus 2. Similarly, 13 is written as XIII. 14 is X and IV. 15 is X and V. 16 is X and VI. 17 is X and VII. 18 is X and VIII. 19 is X and IX. And 20 is X and X. Multiples of 10. We have seen that 10 is written as X and 20 as XX. By the same logic, 30 is XXX, that is 3 tens. 40 is read as 10 less than 50. Hence, it is written as XL, where L stands for 50. And 50 is L. Similarly, 60 is 50 plus 10, that is LX. 70 is 50 plus 20, that is LXX. 80 is LXXX. 90 is 10 less than 100, so it is written as XC, where C stands for 100, and 100 is C. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. I is 1, V is 5, IV is 4, and VI is 6. X is 10, IX is 9, and XI is 11. L is 50, XL is 40, and LX is 60. C is 100, XC is 90, and CX is 110. D is 500, and M is 1000. Introduction. Rita's family is eagerly waiting for her uncle to arrive from the USA. He is expected at 5 o'clock in the evening. Rita is growing restless and keeps asking her mother the time every 2 minutes. Her mother sees an opportunity to teach Rita to read time from the clock. In this lesson, you will learn about time in detail. Objectives. At the end of this lesson, you'll be able to tell time by looking at the clock, distinguish between past the hour and to the hour, use AM and PM correctly, use the 24-hour clock, relate days, weeks, months, and year, list the properties of a leap year, add 2 times, subtract 1 time from another. Telling time. Every clock has 2 thick needles. They are known as the hands of the clock. The shorter one indicates the hour and is called the hour hand. The longer one indicates the minutes and is called the minute hand. If you look carefully, there are many small divisions between the numbers of the clock. There are 5 equal divisions between any 2 numbers. The total number of such equal divisions in the clock is 60. Each division represents a minute. 1 full circle through the clock covers 60 minutes, that is 1 hour. Look at this clock. The hour hand is at 4 and the minute hand is at 12. So the time is 4 o'clock. Now look at this clock. The hour hand is at 11 and the minute hand is at the 6th divisions from 12. So the time is 11 hours and 6 minutes. Reading time. We just learned that there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. This means that there are 30 minutes in half an hour. An hour is completed when the minute hand completes 1 full circle from 12 to 12. When it completes half a circle from 12 to 6, half an hour is completed. When the minute hand is between 12 and 6, the time is read as so many minutes past the hour. For example, suppose the hour hand is at 10 and the minute hand is at 4. Between 12 and 4, there are 20 divisions. This means 20 minutes are completed after 10 o'clock. This time is read as 20 minutes past 10. When the minute hand is between 6 and 12, the time is read as so many minutes to the next hour. For example, suppose the hour hand is at 8 and the minute hand is at 9. Between 9 and 12, there are 15 divisions. This means after 15 minutes, it will be 9 o'clock. This time is read as 15 minutes to 9. AM and PM. Your mother wakes up at 5 o'clock in the morning. You go out to play at 5 o'clock in the evening. It means the clock strikes 5 twice in a day, once in the morning and once in the evening. This is true of every hour in the clock from 1 to 12. It is so because there are 24 hours in a day. The hour hand touches each number from 1 to 12 twice in these 24 hours. The 24 hours of the day are divided into 2 periods of 12 hours each. The first 12-hour period is from 12 midnight to 12 noon. AM is used to denote time of this period. The second 12-hour period is from 12 noon to 12 midnight. PM is used to denote time of this period. The 24-hour clock. It is possible to avoid the use of AM and PM by using a 24-hour clock. A 24-hour clock is divided into 24 hours, indicated by the hours from 0 to 23. 12 midnight marks the beginning of a day. It is indicated by 0 hours. 1 o'clock at night is indicated by 1 hour. 11 o'clock in the morning is 11 hours. 12 noon is 12 hours. 1 o'clock in the afternoon is 12 plus 1, that is 13 hours. 5 o'clock in the evening is 12 plus 5, that is 17 hours. 9 o'clock in the night is 12 plus 9, that is 21 hours. As each hour of the day is distinctly numbered from 0 to 23, there is no need to use AM or PM. Addition of hours and minutes. Let us now learn to add 2 times. Raju completes his science test in 1 hour 15 minutes and his maths test in 1 hour 20 minutes. What is the total time taken by Raju to write the 2 tests? To calculate the total time, we add the hours together and the minutes together. On adding the hours, we get 2, 1 plus 1 hours. And on adding the minutes, we get 35, 15 plus 20 minutes. So the total time taken by Raju to write the 2 tests is 2 hours 35 minutes. Subtraction of hours and minutes. Latika completed her English and Hindi homework in 2 hours and 35 minutes. Hindi homework was over in 1 hour 15 minutes. How much time did Latika take to complete her English homework? Subtract time taken for Hindi homework from the total time taken for Hindi and English homework. First, subtract the minutes. 35 minus 15 is 20 minutes. Now subtract the hours. 2 minus 1, that is 1 hour. So Latika took 1 hour and 20 minutes to complete her English homework. Duration of time. The period of time during which anything lasts or exists is called the duration of time. For example, suppose in a school lunch break starts at 11 a.m. and lasts up to 11:30 a.m. Then we can say that the duration of lunch time in the school is 30 minutes. Approximate time. Look at the clock face. Can you tell the time? It is not yet 10:30, but it is very close to 10:30. So the approximate time is 10:30. Approximate means not exact, but very close to exact. Days, weeks, months. Time is not measured only by hours, minutes, and seconds, but also in days, weeks, and months. There are 7 days in a week: Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. There are 12 months in a year: January, February, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. Relation among days, months, and year. Let us understand the relation that exists between days and months. The months April, June, September, and November have 30 days each. 1 month is equal to 30 days. The months January, March, May, July, August, October, and December have 31 days each. 1 month is equal to 31 days. February has 28 days. There are 365 days in a year. There are 12 months in a year. It means 12 months is equal to 365 days. Weeks in a year. Number of days in a week is 7. Number of days in a year is 365. Number of weeks in a year is equal to number of days in a year upon number of days in a week, which is equal to 365 upon 7, which equals 52 weeks. Need for leap year. Earth completes one revolution around the Sun in 365 and 1/4 days. But our calendar year has only 365 days. So, 1/4 of a day gets left out every year. In 4 years, the left out 1/4 add up to 1. Hence, every 4 years an extra day is provided in the month of February. Such a year is known as the leap year. February has 29 days in the leap year, and the year itself has 366 days. Computation of number of days. Let's solve a problem involving computation of days. Akshat's school announced summer vacation from 25th May 2012 to 5th July 2012. How many days of summer vacation did Akshat get? There are 31 days in May. So 7 days of May from 25th May to 31st May were included in the summer vacation. All the 30 days of June were included in the summer vacation. 5 days of July from 1st to 5th were also included in the summer vacation. Now add 7, 30 and 5 to get the total number of days in the summer vacation as 42 days. Summary. Let us summarize what we have learned. A clock has 2 hands, the hour hand and the minute hand. A full circle around the clock covers 60 minutes or 1 hour. There are 24 hours in a day. They are divided into 2 periods called AM and PM. We can avoid the use of AM and PM by using the 24-hour clock. The period of time during which anything lasts or exists is called the duration of time. There are 365 days, that is 52 weeks, that is 12 months in a year. There are 366 days in a leap year. February has 29 days in a leap year.